Hi guys, welcome to Bookish. Today I have a guest with me. Her name is Fiorella. She's like my best friend, and we are going to be talking about
The Summer I Turned Pretty.
So she and I have watched a lot of the show together, and we've also both read all of the books, but I haven't read the books since like a year and a half ago. So I don't remember all of the details, but Fiorella has read it more recently than I have, so she's kind of more knowledgeable in like the comparisons between the show and the book. But we are going to be playing a little game, Guess Who Said This Quote. So she's picked a couple quotes from the books, and I've picked a couple quotes from the show, and then we're going to read them to each other and see if we can guess. Would you like to go first?
Sure, I can start off. Okay, so here's the first quote. I let out a breath. In my head, I started to count backward. 60 seconds was all he would get from me. I would let him talk for 60 seconds, and then I would go and not look back.
That's Belly. Yeah. That one's easy. What is the context of that?
2 years, sorry, I wrote more about it too. The rest of it is 2 years ago. This was all I wanted to hear from him, but it was too late now. So This is when she was like debating between all of that.
Do you remember which book that was?
I wrote it down. It is from We'll Always Have Summer.
Okay.
Yep.
So we were watching, so season 2 recently came out, and I thought it was so short. I wanted more, but I don't know. What do you think?
I know. I thought they did good with the references, like from the book. There were a lot of like little things that I was like, ooh, it perfectly connects with what they had actually like written in the book. So I like that. Some of the song choices, I don't know about that.
It was 100% Taylor Swift and like 2% something else, which doesn't math, but like I was like, oh my God. I don't dislike Taylor Swift, but I was like, Jesus, that's so many.
I know.
But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Also, unpopular opinion. I think Susanna did not need to have cancer and die.
No, I know.
I don't know. It's kind of like, why did she have to? I don't know.
I got attached with her character, personally. She was the sweetest person and the one that held them together. And then for her to die, I was like, oh no.
Yeah. So what was the point at the end of the first season of them being like, I'm going to go through these trials and stuff? Because that wasn't in the book. And so I'm like, why did you give me the false hope of that?
I know.
And then it was just like, nope.
Yeah, no, a lot of my friends, they hadn't read the books, but only watched the shows. So yeah, they did have that false hope that she'd live. And I was like, little do you know.
I just didn't like it. So a quote from the show that maybe you might not be able to get is, mine are kind of harder. Some of them are easy, but this one is, don't be embarrassed, man. Draco's hot.
Oh. This is putting me on the spot. I know it's towards Jeremiah. Is it Conrad talking to Jeremiah or is it Stephen? No, neither of them? No. No, I can't guess.
It's actually Jeremiah saying it to Stephen, because Stephen wrote like the Dramini fanfic or something. So the context of this is the boys Belly had a date with Cam Cameron, and so then they went to crash her date at the drive-in, and they were and so Belly's like, if you don't leave right now, I'm going to give everyone your like Dramini fanfic, and then Jeremiah's like, don't be embarrassed, man. Draco's hot.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it's from. But I guess you were sort of on the right track.
I was like, I felt like it had to do something to do with Jeremiah.
Mm-hmm. And it does, but yeah. Did you like season 1 or season 2 better?
That's a hard question. I feel like for me, more season 1. I don't know. I feel like the fact that 1, we got to watch it like whenever we wanted to, like all in one sitting. I like that. But like with season 2, they released like weekly episodes, and that kind of just dragged on for me. I wish I could just sit down and watch it all at once and like enjoy it.
Yeah, I feel like when they do have it all in one sitting, like when I can watch it all in one sitting, I don't remember anything. Someone will mention something, I'm like, that happened. Like, I don't remember a lot from the books either. But I don't know. I feel like I did like that because I could watch it all in one sitting. And it, like, parts of it I was like, I'm not in high school anymore. Like, am I why do I like this so much? But I don't know. I liked how similar I think book one was to, or how similar season one was to like the first book.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Do you think that they were pretty accurate? Because I don't remember a lot.
I mean, I don't think they included the debutante ball at all.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
That wasn't in the books. So, like, that whole context of it all, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it was nice. I like that they really incorporated that.
Yeah.
Because it gave it, like, a nice little spin. And
it was really, like, a very blatant way of saying, this is Belly's coming of age. Because, like, I was like, okay, come on. Like, why does she... I feel like the Belly in the books would have been, like... Maybe she does, like, girly stuff, which is, like... Which is normal, but, like, I feel like she would have been, like... In the books, she would have been, like... That's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Stupid. I don't know.
I feel like, yeah, Belly definitely had somewhat different vibes in the books than in the actual show, in my opinion. A little.
Season 2, I hate her, Belly. Like, especially at the funeral with Conrad, too. She's just, kind of too much of a pick-me. I don't know. What do you think?
At the funeral, I felt like that scene, it was unnecessary. Like, it's not her moment. Because, like, Conrad is going through his own stuff. He literally just lost his mother.
Oh, my God.
And for her to be, like,
selfish.
make this whole scene, it was terrible.
And that was in the books as well. And one thing that is similar to the books and the movies is, like, the way that they kind of flip between timelines. Because they do that in the book, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess that kind of worked, but I did... It just gave Susanna more screen time, basically, in the second one. Like, she, in the book, I don't think was there at all. Mm-mm. Right? I don't remember.
She had passed away. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I don't know. Okay, do you want to read your next quote?
Sure. I feel like mine aren't that hard. I need to get better.
Mine are a little hard.
Let me read through them. Okay, I got another one. Okay, it says, I got out of bed and went to look out my window. Look out my bedroom window at the summer house. No, looking out my bedroom window at the summer house always made me feel better.
Is this Belly again?
Yeah.
Girl, did you all of Belly? She's just too... It's not like the quote is too easy. It's just like her character is too easy to guess.
No, I know. No, but it's kind of hard to pick quotes from the book because I feel like a lot of the things they say... You know who it is.
Yeah.
As I was reading through it, I was like,
That is true. The TV show is easier. I think I also picked, like, TV show for me because I feel like like, when we were watching it, you were kind of like, oh, yeah, they did that in the book, too. Or he said this quote in the book, and I was like, did they? I believe you. I don't remember, but I just read it so long ago. But, yeah, I think, wait, what's the context of that? She's just at the summer house.
This is from It's Not Summer Without You.
Is that the last one? The second.
I think that's the Is it the second? Because it's Summer I Turn Pretty. I think We'll Always Have Summer is the last one, right? Am I wrong?
Probably. I don't know. I don't remember. I also, like, with this author, I feel like this series is so different from To All the Boys or I Loved Before. Mm-hmm. I hated that book. And I will never... Did you like it?
I can't read those books. Like, I love the show, but the books, I don't know. I feel like I should have read the book before actually watching the show. It's
completely different from... Well, not completely, but it's, like, fairly different from the TV show or the movie of To All the Boys or whatever. Mm-hmm. I only read book one, but it was recently. To be fair, I am maybe not the target age audience. However, I didn't like how I kid you not, this was one quote, and I don't know what page it was, but I'm paraphrasing. There was something like, she was like, I'm not like other girls. I don't like to go out to parties and stuff. I just like to sit and scrapbook inside. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, you're a loser. Like, it just irritated me so much because I was like, who cares that you're not like other girls? Like, that was what the whole book was about. Like, how Taylor likes to go have fun and hang out with people. Or, not Taylor, what's her friend's name? Whatever her friend's name was.
But I know who you're talking about, yeah.
And she was basically like, she's so cringy because she likes to, like, do that. Ow, it irritated me so much because I'm like, you're not special just because you like to scrapbook. Like,
Yeah.
maybe I sound so mean, but it just annoyed me because she was really judgmental too of like other girls. She like called people like I don't know if she said like someone was a slut, but like basically she was implying that, and I was like, nobody cares.
Yeah.
You're perfect, girl. Like, whatever. So
Exactly.
So that book seemed like it was written by a different author because I really remember liking The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of authors like that. It seems like their books are way different than each other. However, this one, The Summer I Turned Pretty, I think was written way after the first one. So I'm like, I'll give you a chance. Not too many chances, though. The movie was way better, I think. But
yeah,
anyways, this is another quote from the show. I will say.
Let's see if I can get this one.
This is a fake one, and then I'm going to give you the real one, okay? Where, oh, where could my baby be? The Lord took her away from me.
Conrad.
Yeah.
Singing.
Okay, that was a fake one. I saw in an interview or something, or a TikTok, or that was like, he said, Conrad doesn't even sing. He's like, I don't know why I had to do that. He's like, Conrad doesn't even sing in the show. So he's like, okay, I guess I'll do it. So I kind of felt bad for him because he got made fun of a lot.
No,
but it was
I know.
like, he's not a singer. So like,
yeah,
he wasn't like trying to be good. I just thought that was hilarious.
No, but then I saw a video of Belly. I forget her actual name. Why am I blanking on her?
Lola Tong.
Lola, yes.
She's good at
Lola,
singing.
she's amazing at singing. And I was like, why didn't they have her sing? But I mean, I get it because Conrad, the son of Santa, but still.
Yeah, no, they really should have. I think someone suggested that too. She really should have, because then it would have been cool to see her like actually.
Yeah.
I think in real life, I'm sure she's a great person. I just don't like the character.
No,
I mean, in season 1, she was okay because I was like, oh, she's supposed to be like a 15-year-old girl, like just figuring out who she likes. The second season, I'm just like, oh my God, I just want to like. Ugh.
No, I know.
She was being too much. And then she got mad when everyone got mad at her. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for you. But, okay, my real quote is, it's a reward system, huh? What else do I get?
Wait, let me. It's a reward system. Is that Conrad too? I could have sworn it was. I'm trying to think of the context of it.
That's when they're studying for his test.
Yes.
And then she has like the McDonald's or something.
And she throws it at them.
He throws it and he catches it like that.
I know. And then there's Jeremiah that
he
does
like
it.
fumbles it.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're trying too hard to compare the brothers. Like, Jeremiah I do not like in this season really either. He's like always kind of like infiltrating. Someone had the part where she goes like, this is absolutely your look, Connie baby, or something like that, which I thought was really cringy in the show, but then people made a bunch of edits about it and I was like, okay, I guess it's okay.
No, I know.
That's like most of the show. I'm like, a lot of it, I was like, this is so cringe. But then someone would, like, post a TikTok about it, and they make it look good. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
No, but sorry, Conrad's look in that scene when he dressed, totally, like, Harry Styles vibes. Mm-hmm. I 100% got those vibes.
Yeah. Well, so I was going to say, like, during that scene, they're, like, talking and, like, getting together, and then someone made a TikTok, it was, like, nails on a chalkboard sound, and Jeremiah's just, like, peeking around the corner. And everyone's like, why is he always there? But yeah, that's my quote. Do you have any more for the books?
Let me choose a different one. Okay.
Where can my
I know you'll know this one.
Okay.
It's not bad, but I'll go ahead and read it. I felt like I was choking as I said, it's okay with me if you want to be with her.
Is that Jeremiah or Conrad?
Yep,
It's
Conrad.
one of them. I don't know. I don't remember a lot. All I remember is that one scene. I thought you were gonna say this because there's like from the audiobook, someone has it on like it's like a TikTok sound, I feel like, and it was like, I'd rather take a nail gun to my head than listen to them talk to each other or something like that. That one is so Conrad. What is the context for that?
This one is We'll Always Have Summer, and it's in the motel. He's telling Jeremiah, Connor is talking to Jeremiah, telling him that it's okay if they, like, pursue things together. That scene broke my heart in the books and in the show as well.
I really like the motel scene in the show. I thought that was, like, maybe I was not paying attention in the books. I do not remember there being a motel scene in the book.
Really?
I think I just was being dumb. I don't remember exactly. But I think that was really well done in the show. I liked the way, like, it was just kind of like a lot of tension. Like, I feel like the whole show is like, oh, will they, won't they? It's like, obviously will, but this scene, I feel like there was, like, a different kind of tension. What was, like, your favorite moment from season 2?
From season 2? Ooh, this is tough. No, I think it has to be the motel scene. I just think it's so iconic. Like, in the books, like, they really represented that really well in the actual show.
Most things I don't pay attention to.
But also a small one would be like the slushy scene.
Oh,
because that was also in the book.
Oh, yeah.
And they perfectly, like,
was
I think
it
direct
really?
quote, like, yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't remember that.
It was.
Yeah, see, well, I mean, take that with a grain of salt. I don't remember that. But I remember in the show, I my jaw literally dropped watching this, but they were, when she takes a sip of, like, her slushie, he's like, oh, too much sugar. And he goes, besides, I thought you were a cocoa person. I was like,
I know.
Oh my God. Because, like, knowing what they did with the cocoa, I know. I was literally palming my face, and I tried to show my little sister, but she didn't understand it because she hasn't seen the show as, like, someone. But yeah, the next quote that I have for you, it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Is just proves my point why jelly thrives and Bonrad blows.
Taylor.
Yeah.
I didn't have to. Taylor was always a Jeremiah fan.
Do you know what context this is?
Can you read it again?
Just proves my point why jelly thrives and Bonrad blows. You probably won't. I barely know because I just skimmed it.
No.
I think it's like they're walking. Oh, so Belly says something. She was like, see, like, Conrad would just, like, brush me off or something, and Jeremiah would do this and this and this and, like, nice things for me. Mm-hmm. And she's like, that's why jelly thrives. I'm like, that's so stupid. They're obviously not going to be together. Like, a blonde. Like, yeah. I just, it's ridiculous that anyone would say otherwise. But yeah, I think I liked season 1 overall better than season 2. But this one was from season 1. And so was the, like, you know, don't be embarrassed, man, Draco's hot. That's from season 1. Mm-hmm. And then, obviously, the where give my baby face from season 2. But yeah, you can read your next quote if you'd like.
I feel like you'll know all of these.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I didn't get the last one.
Let's see. This one's too easy. Now that I read it to myself, I'm like, she'll know it.
Maybe not.
Okay, we'll go with this one. You're the most selfish person I ever met.
Is that Belly?
Yeah.
She says all this shit. I'm like, you're the selfish one, bitch. Like, oh, she irritates me so much. Also, a lot of stuff that they include in the show. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so in season 2, a lot of the stuff that they included is different. Like, Sky and their mom, Julia, barely is in the book. What is your opinion?
I don't even know why they included both of them. Because in technicality, in the books, it's the dad that's trying to sell the house, not the aunt and all of that. I feel like that's just, they wanted to add characters.
I think they just wanted to have tokenism is what they wanted. I think inclusivity is obviously good. I just think when you're adding characters to, like, check a box or fill a quota, it's really obvious. And everyone on TikTok was, like, ruthless to Sky, which is really problematic. Some of the stuff that I think we were sending each other was like, you can't say that about a person. I didn't think Sky was, like, the most enjoyable character. Like, as a character, they were kind of annoying and just kind of meddling and things.
Yeah.
And had, like, very little character development. So I disliked it. Just for purely, like, tokenism reasons. It's just kind of like, why are you adding a character just to, like, be like, look at us, like, we're doing, you know, inclusive things. Which is, like, what you want to do, you know? But, like, you should have done, that should have been in the books, like, from the original. And then, like, it's just, like, why are you adding stuff? I was, like, just kind of like,
No, I know. That's my thing. I really like when they just do things like the book.
Yeah.
And just make it actually, like, incorporate it into the show. But that I just felt like was unnecessary.
Yeah. And I don't know what it added plot-wise.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like there was no character development really either.
Yeah.
At the beginning, Sky didn't like anybody. By the end, Sky kissed Cameron or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, that came out of nowhere. I
agree.
I was like, there's no development with this. And then Aunt Julia turned around so fast, too, with the house. I was like, okay. And, like, this could have been the dad, and then it would have been more meaningful for the boys.
Exactly.
Who are, like, main characters in the show to, like, the connection with their dad rather than just some, like, long-lost aunt.
Yeah.
And then we're like, you'd have... And then everyone's like, Susanna wasn't who you thought she was. Like, she was mean to Aunt Julia. It's like, who cares? Who cares? Everyone... I don't care.
Exactly.
That has nothing to do with anything that is present. It's like...
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my opinion. But yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I get sidetracked. But okay, this is my last quote. And do you have any after this?
I think I finished all of mine.
Okay, so this will be probably the last one. I think we're okay on time. But this last quote is, I'm all for you embracing your zen.
Why am I, like, so blanking on this? Oh my gosh. This is so hard. I don't know why I feel like saying Jeremiah. I don't think it is.
Think about who it's to. Who is the person being told this?
I'm all for you embracing your zen.
This is from season 2.
Season 2? I have no clue.
I don't know why. It's Conrad.
Oh my gosh.
I also think it's so funny because Steven is such a diehard, like, Team Conrad fan.
Yes, he is.
Oh, also Fiorella's wearing a shirt. What does it say on it?
A sweatshirt. I don't know if they can see it. No, I don't think they...
I'll put that camera right up there.
Okay. Yeah. Here. I'll turn around.
Your hair. What does it say? He gave me... Pull up, like, your... Hold up higher. There you go. He gave me the moon and the stars, infinity. Yeah, see, I don't remember that quote from the book at all. And the first time you showed me that, you're like, look at my shirt. I'm like, and? No, but I didn't mean like it was... I was I mean, I liked it, but I was like, what is that for? Don't
American
remember that
Eagle.
all. Yeah, they have a lot of promo, like, deals with American Eagle modeling and, like, stuff like that, I think. But this quote, I'm all for you embracing your zen, I think is about Steven being, like, so Team Conrad. But also, like, Team Conrad by himself. Like, he wants Conrad to be okay.
Yeah.
So... I don't know. I really like Steven this season way more. I don't remember if I liked him or not last season. I think I didn't like him as much. This season, I was kind of like, bro, you should have waited till Taylor and what's-his-face for Milo were broken up before you started making moves. Surprisingly, I was still here for it. Usually I'm like, no, I don't like that. But I just like Steven and Taylor together.
I know.
Yeah, they need to be.
The dancing scene... Oh my gosh, that was iconic.
I thought it was kind of annoying. I'm not like annoying. I thought it was kind of cringy. Whenever they do the dance, the choreographed dance, I'm like, come on.
It's so cute.
Okay, I guess maybe. I just like that they're together.
Yeah.
But yeah, this quote I think is Steven telling, like, they're in the kitchen or something of the house, and he's like, I'm all for you embracing your zen, and Conrad's like, zen. He's like, where'd you learn that word? And I think Conrad's kind of breaking out of his shell a little more, which he hasn't really done in a while. I feel like I really like Conrad's character that he doesn't have to be, like, perfect all of the time. I mean, he's definitely brooding, like, you know, mysterious, quiet brooding, but, like, in a way that's a little different. I feel like it's more realistic to how real people are in real life. So I like the way his character's done. Jeremiah also. Another thing is, I don't think Jeremiah is bi in the books, correct?
No.
That's another thing
incorporated that,
they kind
in
of
the
tossed
show.
in. Which is, again, I like it when they have that. It's just like, why are you... You're just... I don't know. Maybe I don't get to have an opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut this out later. But I just feel like, I'm like, it's not right to just include stuff just to include it. Like, that's not cool either. So...
I agree.
Okay, good.
I mean, I do. I feel like I'm all for anything that's, like, really, like, relatable to the book. And when they switch it up, it just throws me off, and I don't know.
See, but here's the thing, is, like, what does that add?
Yeah, that too.
What does it add to the plot? Maybe if he goes on, like, a whole, like, character development, like, journey with his sexuality and stuff, and then they add that, I'm like, okay, like, I would be more for it. It just adds nothing. It's just like, oh, he kisses some guy or something. And I was like...
Yeah.
I don't care, but, like, why are you adding that if it doesn't mean anything?
I know.
Anyways, I'll get off my soapbox. But that is my last quote. What I've been trying to do, I don't remember if I did this last session, but I try to end with a book recommendation going forward. So the first time I did the Knock 'Em Out series, which you bought, but I don't know if you've read it yet.
No,
Come
haven't
on,
yet.
please, it's so good. So that was I don't know what I did the second time for recommendation, but this time I think I would like to recommend, wait, you say yours first, if you have like a
For me?
good book. Yeah.
I think the most recent one I read was The Spanish Love Deception.
Yeah.
I really loved that book. Olivia recommended it, actually,
Yes.
and 100% liked it. I liked how they included the bilingual aspect of it, too, and her talking in Spanish and whatnot.
It's a really good concept, like, or it's interesting. Like the fake dating thing is, maybe people can argue that it's been like overused, but whatever. I liked it. So
Yeah.
I don't care. My book recommendation. Our book club has just finished a book called Divine Rivals. Maybe I recommended that last time. I'm going to recommend it again because I was only 50% through. My book club was supposed to have finished it by now. I'm a terrible president. I'm only like 60% through. I've just been so busy. Like, maybe not even. I'm just like no motivation to do it.
Okay.
But it's good. It's so good. I don't know like why it's taking me so long to get through. This is usually a book I would like usually get through fast. But that is my recommendation. I might have recommended that last week. I don't remember, but that would be my recommendation. But yeah, any other last opinions about The Summer I Turned Pretty?
Just that Team Conrad girly for life.
Me too.
Gotta love Conrad.
I was never Team Jeremiah. Even in the books, they tried to sway me, and maybe I was slightly swayed, but I was like, nah, it's Conrad.
Yep.
But yeah. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week.